We're all pretty used to AI living up in the cloud, right? You need a good internet connection for it to do its magic. But what if I told you that's all starting to change? There's a new kind of AI that's making some serious waves, and it doesn't run on a distant server. It runs right here, in the palm of your hand. And yeah, Google's little experiment is getting a ton of attention.
Just think about that for a second. You're 30,000 feet in the air. You've got no Wi-Fi, no signal, but you need to ask your phone a complicated question about a photo you took. Right now, that's just a no-go. But that exact scenario is at the heart of this huge new shift in AI technology.
AI without the internet. For years, that sounded like pure science fiction, didn't it? Well, it's not anymore. It's a brand new reality that Google is testing out as we speak, with an experimental app that has a lot of people in the tech world talking.
It's called the Google AI Edge Gallery. And the concept, while it sounds complex, is actually pretty simple, but it's totally revolutionary. It's an app that lets you download some seriously powerful AI models like Google's own Gemma straight to your phone. And once it's on there, it runs locally. No Wi-Fi needed, no cell service, no problem.
So why is everyone so hyped about this? Well, the promise of having AI right on your device, it tackles some of the biggest worries we all have about tech these days. And it all starts with privacy.
The potential here is just huge. First off, because everything happens right there on your phone, you get total privacy. Your data isn't being sent off to some corporate server somewhere. This also means it works absolutely anywhere, from a subway to a camping trip. And the best part? No subscription fees. Plus, you're in the driver's seat. You can actually play around with different open source models yourself.
This quote from the Outlier Coders newsletter really just nails it. Your data stays private and never leaves your phone. I mean, in a world where we're always hearing about data breaches, the idea of a powerful AI that keeps your information locked down in your own hands, that's a massive deal.
Okay, so that's the dream. But, and you knew there was a but coming, this thing is labeled an experimental alpha release. So the reality of using it right now, it's pretty messy. Early adopters have been sharing their experiences, and let's just say it's been a bumpy road.
For starters, just getting the app is a whole ordeal. It's not on the Google Play Store. You have to go to GitHub, download a special file, and then mess with your phone's security settings. Then you have to go create an account on a different website just to download the AI models themselves, which are huge files, by the way. This is definitely not your friendly one-click install.
And this table just perfectly captures what it's like to use it right now. You go in expecting this smooth, amazing AI assistant. But the reality for a lot of people is an app that just crashes all the time. You hope you're going to get reliable answers, but instead, the AI can hallucinate and just make up stuff that's wildly wrong. It's a cool glimpse of the future, for sure, but it is very much still a work in progress.
And hey, you don't have to take my word for it. This comment from a user on Reddit is pretty typical. They said the app straight up crashed on their Pixel 7. That's Google's own phone. It just goes to show you that even powerful modern phones are struggling to keep up with this tech in its current form.
And it's not just about crashing. The accuracy is a real wild card. A reviewer for ZDNet shared this amazing story. They showed the AI a picture of the Starship Enterprise and asked how many crew members it has. The AI knew it was the Enterprise, but then it confidently said the crew was 22, then 10. The real number is over 400, and every time they corrected it, it would just apologize. It's a perfect, almost funny example of AI just making things up.
But look, even with all the bugs and funny mistakes, this little experimental app is really a window into something much, much bigger. To really get why this is so important, we have to look past the app and talk about the technology that makes it all possible. Edge AI.
So, what is Edge AI? To put it simply, it's all about changing where the thinking happens. Instead of sending your data thousands of miles away to a giant data center in the cloud, Edge AI does all the heavy lifting right there on your local device, whether it's your phone, your car, or your smart speaker. It's a huge shift in how we think about computing.
The difference between this and something like ChatGPT is night and day. Cloud AI always needs the internet. It sends your data to companies' servers. There's always a little bit of a delay, and you often have to pay a subscription. Edge AI just flips that entire script. It's offline, it's private, it's faster, and it's usually free.
And the potential uses for this stuff are incredible. Imagine social media filters that work in real time with no lag, or an instant language translator that works even if you're in the middle of nowhere. Smart home devices that respond the instant you speak, or even cars that can make critical split-second decisions without needing a cell signal.
But here's the twist.
All this powerful private offline technology, it comes with a whole new set of problems. See, when you take AI off that centralized grid, you also take away a lot of the oversight and control. It really is a double-edged sword.
For one, you open up all these new security threats. Researchers are worried that bad actors could intentionally poison these models by feeding them bad data. Or they could hide secret backdoors in the code, or even try to reverse engineer private data from people using the AI. And beyond just security, there are some major safety risks. Without a company putting up guardrails, a model running offline could just amplify harmful stereotypes. It could be tricked into generating dangerous instructions with no filter to stop it. And it makes it way easier for bad actors to generate spam and fake news on a massive scale.
It all kind of boils down to this one central dilemma, which a developer captured perfectly in this comment. What happens when powerful tools are completely disconnected from accountability mechanisms? That lack of oversight is the real challenge here.
And that leaves us with the big open question for the future of all of this. Of course, we want the privacy, the speed, and the offline access that Edge AI promises. Who wouldn't? But is all that power worth the risk of creating tools that could operate completely beyond our control? Finding the answer to that, that's going to be one of the biggest challenges we face as this tech gets better and better.